Hey, what's up guys, back again with another video in the Spigot series. This time I'm going to show you how to create a MOTD plugin so that we can customize a message in the config.yml to be sent to the player whenever they join the server. So it's a message of the day, that's what MOTD stands for. So it's very common within servers, so it's a good thing to show. So anyway, we're going to incorporate this into the plugin that we worked on last episode, which is the lobby plugin. So we want players to get a welcome message whenever they join the server, and some information probably too. So just a bunch of stuff like that. So yeah, let's jump right into it, okay? So the first thing we want to do, if we're going to make an MOTD plugin, is create a new listener, because we want to listen to the player joining the server, right? We don't want to send the player a message until we know they join the server, right? So whenever the player joins the server, we can send them a message, right? Really simple. So player name, we could say player join, because that's going to be the event, player join event, or listener, whatever. And that's going to implement listener, just like that. Very simple. So let's handle this and all that fun stuff. So public void on player join. Alright, player join event. Player join event. There we go. Okay, cool. So EA Sports, it's in the game.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Alright, anyway, so now we can go to, we don't need this open, we don't need that open. So let's go to our config.yml now. Let's add a spot for where the person can specify, their MOTD and all that first, but let's actually add a thing here, so MOTD true. And so what this will do is basically allow the player to enable or disable the MOTD message. If, for example, if they don't want one, they don't have to have one, but if they do want one, they can have it as true, right? So it's going to be true by default because most likely they're going to want one. Most people want one. There's no reason not to want one. So we could just have a comment here if you want to. If you want to leave a comment in the config.yml, all you got to do is have a hashtag, and then whatever follows that is a comment, okay? So we could say enable MOTD message. Okay, so this will, again, allow them to choose. And then right under that, we'll say the message you want to be sent, or actually we'll just say add and remove lines as needed, and you'll see what that means in a second. So we're gonna do MOTD dash message, and we're gonna turn that into a list. So just press enter, it's gonna take you to a new line, and then add a dash space, and that's gonna be a a list we just created. So now we can have a string here, and this is gonna be line 1. And so now we can have a message here. So we could just add some stuff like this. Okay, very simple. There we go. So now we can, let's get rid of that. Add some more lines if you want to. Just press enter. And then we could say, welcome. Oops, let me use a quote there. So welcome to the Cortex network. Okay, very, very simple. And then we could say something like subscribe to, or just subscribe, I didn't spell it correctly, http youtube.com/c Illuminati Productions. Alright, cool, so we got a link there. We'll add one more line, which is going to be the closer right here, so just paste that just like that. Okay, so that's our simple template MOTD message that we want to send to the user whenever they join. So since it's enabled, we want to send this message basically. Okay, so the first thing we need to do here is check and see whether it's enabled or not, right? Very, very simple concept, right? So to do that, we can simply do if, and then also we need a reference to the main plugin class because we need to gather some information from the configuration. So to do that, we need a instance. So we could simply do that by doing CortexLobby plugin, because we're just creating a new instance of the class which represents our main, basically. So then we're going to do code generate constructor, okay, and now it's going to create a constructor for this class, for this listener, right? Very, very simple. So now we can do plugin dot get configuration, or dot get config, and then get boolean. And we're doing get boolean because if we go to the config.yml, this is a boolean. Any true or false value is a boolean if you know Java, of course, right? So get boolean, and we just pass in the name of it. So the name of it is MOTD. So if plugin.getConfig.getBoolean MOTD is true, if it's true, like we have it here, that means that the code inside of this if statement will be run, right? And so now that we know that we want to send the player the message, we need to loop through that message because it's a list, right? Since it's a list of multiple lines, we need to loop through each line and send the player each line, okay? So this is 1 message, 2 message, 3 message, 4 messages, okay? And so we need to send the player all of those messages depending on how many lines we have. So the way to do that is to get the amount of lines that we have. So first let's declare our variable for our for loop here. And so now we'll do I is less than plugin.getConfig.getList because we made a list, right? MOTD message. And we can get the size of that list by doing dot size. Usually with an array it's dot length, but now within a list it's dot size, okay? And so we do I++, very standard for a for statement. So now we're looping through each message within the list, right? Each index of it basically, okay? So we can now send the player a message of, you know, whatever's on the list, right? Line by line, okay? So to do that we need to actually get an instance of the player, so we could do player p is equal to e.getPlayer, just like that, and then import player. By the way, this is not imported, that's why it's red. So let's wait for it to pop up. There we go. Alt enter to import it just like that. And so now we could do p.sendMessage, and then inside of here we could get the message that we want to send. So to do that we could simply do plugin.getConfig, there we go, .getList, same list, right? So we could just put the same name inside of there. But now, since we're using a for loop, we have an index, right? So whatever index we're on is the message that we want to send. So we need to access that index. So we could do .get, and then now we just put I inside of here, which is going to represent the index, right? So for example, if we're on the first iteration, we're going to be in the 0 index, which is going to be the first message here. And then, you know, and so on, right? Basically, so this is going to be 1, 2, 3. And it's just a simple array, 0-based index, not array, but it's 0-based like an array. But if you don't know what that is, then you should probably watch some Java episodes, okay? I have a big series on that if you're interested. So we have an error here because it says cannot resolve method send message blah blah blah. And that basically just means that you need to do .toString so we can convert it to a string, because we're sending a message, right? And that message has to be a string. If we do Control P, we can see that it's asking for a string or a string of array of strings, right? So either way, it needs to be a string, so we just do toString, right? Very, very simple. So now that you know that, it's gonna go a long way because now you know what to do, right? So anyway, now that I'm done rambling, we can run this and compile it and all that fun stuff, and we can test it out. Okay, so it's loading up right now, so we're about to join the server and see if it sends us the join message, right? So it's loading up. There we go. No errors, it looks like. So now let's join. Look in the bottom left, the chat, and boom, nothing happens. Okay, so something broke. Oh yeah, so it says the world currently set as lobby does not exist. Very good. That's very helpful. We just since I reloaded the plugin, I need to redo the configuration. If you remember, if you watched last episode, excuse me, we set the config.yml. The default is world, but we're using world yeet for our world. So yeah. If you didn't watch last episode, I'd advise that you watch it because we're building upon that plugin. But either way, if you don't watch it, then that's fine because we're just making a simple MOTD anyway. So let's open this up here, and then we're going to change this to world yeet. And also you can look at this configuration. It's all beautifully loaded here. Very nice. So Control S to save that. Now we can reload our server here, and we're going to rejoin to see if it works now. So disconnect, direct connect, join server, blah blah blah, and boom, nothing happened again. What the heck? It should work. Let me think. Oh, I do this every single time. I'm such a dummy. I didn't register the event within the class. I always do that every single time. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so we're gonna register this real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's rejoin now. It should work now. If not, I'm gonna slam my head through the computer screen. Awesome, it works. Look, now it says welcome to Cortex Network. Blah blah blah. Very nice. And you can even click on this link if you want to, and it could take you to the beautiful channel I call home, Illuminati Productions. Very beautiful. Look at that. You should subscribe, dude. Oh, okay. Shut up. Thank you. Anyway, so you get the point. It works. So let's add some more functionality real quick. Let's try. I want to show you something real quick. If you go ahead and add some new lines if you want to. You can add blank lines if you want to. If you want to add more space to this, make it look nicer, you can even do that. So if you reload here, you can handle that. That's what I'm trying to show you. So join, and you can see that it has the blank line. So it's very nice. Okay, so anyway, the last thing I want to show you is how to add color to this, because you know, that's very important whenever you're doing a message like this, and usually any chat message you want to have color to make it look nice. So how do we add color? Actually, very easy. All we gotta do is go back to our plugin here, CortexLobby, config. Let's add some color by ourselves real quick. So we're gonna do just a few changes. So and D and then and O. That's gonna make it purple or pink, and then italicize it. Italicize is gonna be and O. We'll go down here. Well, let's add the. I want to add the blanks. It makes it look way nicer. There we go. And we're gonna make this green. And then when we get to Cortex, we'll say and C and L. And then and E. EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Alright. And then and A. And then finally for the link, we'll do and L. And then we need to do the same thing for this last one, of course. So D, O. There we go. So yeah, that should make it look nicer. So we're going to go back here. And then we're going to... All we got to do is basically when we run this... or whenever we send this message, we also want to parse the color codes that we just created. So we can do that at the same time by doing chat color translate alternate color codes. Use a single quote here because it's asking for a char, a character, and then put the and symbol. After that, do a comma and then paste what you just cut. There you go, and that should do the thing. What's the problem here? It says chat color cannot be applied. Let's see. Oh, okay, so we put it in the wrong place. That's okay. It's gonna be a parameter right there because it needs to know what to parse. Okay. So anyway, that's how you do that. That's how you add color. So now let's run this, and I'll see you in the server. Okie dokie, rejoining now. Boom. Okay, no color. Oh yeah, it's because our config.yml didn't update. So we can just go ahead and instead of doing that all over again, we can go back here and just delete it, and then it's going to reload from the default plugin config. So all we gotta do is do reload, and then we'll join again, and it should be all colorful now. And boom, now we get all this beautiful color MOTD. Very nice. Look how beautiful that is. I like that. Hopefully you like that too. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff we can do with this. You know, if you want to welcome your player to the server, and then when you welcome them, you can give them some links like I did. You can say, join our Discord, you know, stuff like that, right? So yeah, that's it. Like I said, a lot of servers use that, so hopefully you like what I showed you today. It's very useful, very practical. So anyway, if any questions about what I showed you today, you can ask in the comment section below, but I'd rather you join our Discord server. We have a huge Discord server now with about 300 people, so join that, and then there's a link in the description for you if you want to do that, okay? So yeah, just hang out with us, ask questions, whatever you want to do. And all the code from today's episode is going to be in the description below, so make sure you click the link and then bookmark it for future use, okay? In case you forget how to use or make an MOTD within Spigot. So yeah, I'm really sleepy. That's probably why I sound weird if I do sound weird. So yeah, good night. Anyway, so if you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and peace. Hey guys, so we've got this new thing set up here where you can support the channel if you want to support the channel. So if you go to the channel page here, you can click join, and then if you want to join our channel and then support us, you can go ahead and donate $5 a month, and you can join and you can be a member. And the perks that you get are pretty cool. You could have special badge next to your name in the comment section whenever you comment, and then also you'll have a special rank within the Discord server if you're in the Discord server, and then you'll also have a special channel in the Discord server where you can chat with the staff and, you know, all the people, and just for only members, so that's kind of cool. And then you have early access to new videos, so you can see videos before everyone else, so that's kind of cool. And the more members we get, the more we'll increase that. So right now you can see videos one day ahead of other people, but as we get more members, we'll increase it to maybe a week or something like that. That'll be pretty cool for you guys. And then finally, I'll display the name of new members and just any member at the end of the video every episode, okay? So, yep. And then besides all of that, you'll have my devotion and love, and I'll be very thankful because it's going to support the channel a lot. So just click the join button, and then you can donate if you want to, okay? It's going to be a subscription for $5 a month, but you can cancel anytime.